Welcome to Business News. Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Mr. Melitary-Media, has appealed to Nigerians to use its electronic dividend platform to process all the outstanding payments. Mr. Guazo, who gave the advice after a sensitization campaign to some parts of the Federal Capital Territory, said the new initiative is easy and allows shareholders get their annual dividends without stress. Mr. Guazo says that unpaid dividends in the nation currently stands at 90 billion naira.
The amount of unclaimed dividend is in excess of 80 billion. And one of the major achievements of this e-dividend is it will put a final stop on the issue of the unclaimed dividend. Why do we have unclaimed dividend? We have unclaimed dividend because those owners of that dividend do not have opportunity to cash it. Either, like I said, they've changed their address, or they find it difficult to move from point A to point B to go and collect their dividend. So they refuse to now go and claim it. And that's the dividend that has accumulated up to this level. And strategically, why we are choosing some, low density areas is because the large people that have suffered from the unclaimed dividend are the retail holders, the small holders. Somebody that has a 1,500,000 dividend certainly will find a way to claim it. So it's the 2,000, the 3,000 dividend that people have not been claiming. That's what has accumulated to this, and that's why strategically SEC focused on these areas to start the enlightenment program.
What about those?
Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Melitary-Media, while the central bank's cancellation of foreign exchange sales to bureaus de change is one of the factors impacting the equities markets negatively. In reaction to local and global headwinds, the Nigerian stock market has lost 12.7% since the beginning of January 2016. According to a stock trader, Mr. Chinenyem Anyanwu, the policy review of the currency market leaves investors with more uncertainties about the financial system.
Well, what we are experiencing in the market is caused by a multiplicity of factors. It's not just about the forex, but the forex has come to add to the woes that we are experiencing. We would like to note that the market had been down before now, and because the economy itself is down, the capital market had always been the barometer of the economy, mirrors what happens there. Now that a few things have changed about the currency market, if you like, call it a somersault, because there is a difference, a very big difference from what it used to be. A situation where they now can deposit their raw dollars into their DOM account. That's a welcome development. It ought to be so. And they have now to face the reality that they have to source their own currency and sell their own currency. Yes, that's the right thing to do, but it's a somersault coming from where we are coming from. But it's a negative effect on the market so far. What they have done have affected the market on the negative side.
And once again, the bears dominated the equities market as the benchmark index fell by 3.58%. At the end of trading today, BC Adebayo has details.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Reports. It was a session of bloodletting on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The all-share index shed 3.58% to close at 25,103.05. So far in the year, the stock market has lost 12.7%. Cement stock Ashaka Cement topped the advances list with a 9.32% gain. It was followed by Custodian Insurance with 3.45% and NEM Insurance with 3.08%. On the flip side, blue chip stocks dragged down the market. Nestle and Dangote Cement recorded a 5% loss each, closing at 779 naira and 145 naira 45 kobo. Financial stocks continued to lead the top straight chart as seen in the shares of Diamond Bank, Unity Capital and Zenith Bank. In all, more than 369.2 million shares valued at 1.68 billion naira were traded in 2,887 deals. That ends the stock market reports. I am BC Adebayo.
Now, did the equities at the global markets fare any better? Well, let's find out. And that's a package on business news tonight. I'm Imana Amawe. Thank you for watching. It's back to Gimba for the rest of the news.
You first. First Bank.
Hundreds of visually impaired people in Akwa Ibom State are currently benefiting from the free eye treatment under the second phase of the MTN Eyesight Restoration Intervention Scheme. The 7-day program was organized by the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Family Empowerment and Youth Orientation Program, a pet project of the wife of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, and MTN Foundation Eyesight Restoration Intervention Scheme.
Available statistics from the Federal Ministry of Health shows that 42 out of every 100 adults above the age of 40 are visually impaired in Nigeria. People resident in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, are gathered here to receive free eye treatment, courtesy of the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Family Empowerment and Youth Orientation Program. This is a pet project of the wife of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, and the MTN Foundation Eyesight Restoration Intervention Scheme.
Eye diseases are common health problems and are of great public health concern to the state government. Yet there are devastating effects cut across all gender and age groups. They are caused by a number of factors such as genetic, environmental, chronic diseases, trauma, and allergies.
Executive Secretary of the MTN Foundation, Noni Ugma, notes that a total of 34,000 people benefited from the first phase of the project. The second phase is expected to cover 6 states of the Federation.
The MTN Foundation Iris project is a response to Nigeria's low vision and high blindness rate, which is in most cases can be ascribed to cataract. The intervention is aimed at curbing preventable blindness in Nigeria.
The founder of the Family Empowerment and Youth Restoration Program and wife of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, speaks on the importance of the eyes and the need to keep it healthy.
Our eyes are a precious gift from God. The eye is the window of the soul. And if we do not take care of this precious godly gift, we lose an important asset and a tool for enhancing relationships and understanding the world around us.
Some of the beneficiaries expressed their delight and gratitude to the managers of the project.
They have done so well. In this project, we have not spent any money. It is something that would have spent thousands of naira in the hospital, but here we are doing it free of charge.
I have checked, I have been operated without any problem. I don't see that any government could be able to do this thing and a company rather than this MTN stroke our government.
The initiative, which lasts for 7 days, is expected to cater for people resident in Uyo and other neighboring towns.
And still ahead on the news at 10, World Football Governing Body FIFA fires suspended Secretary General Jerome Valk over fraudulent deals. That's the sports news. Do join us again.